Hello everyone, it is Shay in Silver Lake, Oregon. It is May 19th, 2026. It is 7:45. It was 68 degrees today. Right now it's 62. The low tonight is supposed to be 39. There's 11 mile an hour wind. And I did a video earlier, but I was rushed because I thought, well, my grandson was here. I got all flustered and tried to rush through it, and I didn't get what I wanted. It was too messed up. So, starting over. Okay. I got all of this side done, coming down all through here, and then half of that. This side is the side I walk on. So all this green has to go. So I made it over halfway, which is great. And then this back half is where I do all the sunflowers. So I got, and I'll leave some of the Johnny jump ups. I don't care, they can stay. But pretty much all the other stuff has got to go. So I did that. And I found out that the best place for me to actually plant my lavender would probably be in this, over here in this corner, or where it's really dry right there, where it doesn't really get, like, that would be the ideal place. The where I have it probably isn't the most ideal. It was probably ideal at the time, but not anymore. And I made a lot of mistakes, and I'll get to that. I cleaned this sidewalk, fixed this corner and this, pulled out all the black-eyed Susans, but I transplanted them. Doesn't look like they're doing very good. I don't know why I have the hiccups. I plan to do this sidewalk and finish fixing this, and maybe I want to get that up on stakes. I've talked about that before. And then I want to weed this big white onion bed, because I can't believe how fast the weeds came. So that's got to go. I weeded this coming down, and then I gave this a new look, and I love it. On the corner here, I'm loving the face of this. This is more like it, which, if this wasn't this is a wild bed where I put wildflowers. I have to have a wall because they get really tall and they lean over and they'll just like completely grow out in here. So, I cleaned this sidewalk as well. So that's why I have to have a rock wall on that one side. But this looks so cute. I love it. So I did that. And I also watered. I just lightly watered. And then I took out the 3 that I had here and I used them over there. I just didn't like how tall it was right there. And I like this stump with that blue rock on it. So, blue glass chunk. We don't know what it is, but it's cool. So, I like that better. And I weeded this sidewalk and all the way going this way. So, and then today I noticed that the dill is doing really well. I've decided I'm going to probably take down the ski, put that where that is, and I want to grow chamomile in it. I don't know quite yet what I plan to do. So, I know that the dill does really well in there, so maybe I'll do chamomile down there and just do sunflowers in between. I don't know. Sunflowers is toxic to some plants and not toxic to others, so I'm going to have to research it. Okay, so let's get to the lavender. So, that is my lavender behind that spinning thing. See how terrible it looks? It's a terrible looking lavender. looks awful. Just completely terrible. And that's because I was doing everything I wasn't supposed to be doing. It doesn't want nutrients. It doesn't want to be watered very much. It wants to be left alone. It wants to be in a windy, rocky, well-draining soil because it's like in the Mediterranean, it grows on rocky cliffs. So it kind of wants that type of behavior. And it's best when you trim it the last couple weeks of summer. You cut and leave 1/3 of the plant, and you cut, and what's great about it is you can cut this, like there's that green piece. You can cut that and put it in water, and it takes 3 to 6 weeks, and it'll grow roots. So it is easy to get cuttings from, but all this dead woody stuff is not what you want. And I can't just trim it because more than likely that would kill it. So I just have to try to wait, let it go through the cycle, and then I'll have to carefully try to trim it as best as I can for the fall. So, and they like to be 2 to 3 feet apart, and I planted all those seeds behind it. So who even knows if those seeds will work. So I am not an expert gardener. I never said that I was, but I just learned from trial and error and mistakes and research and that sort of thing. And so this is my first time growing lavender. The good news is it's alive. So I have kept it alive, even though I did everything wrong with it. It is alive, just dead in some areas, but it does still have some greenery, so that's good. And it's getting more and more greenery. So there's that. And I'm just gonna, try to do what it said. I thought about trying to cut off all the dead, but it really doesn't want the experts really don't want you doing that either. So I'm going to do some more research tonight and see what I can do for it. And but I guess it likes really poor soil, poor sandy, well draining soil. So by giving it nutrients and stuff, I was doing more harm than good. So just so you know, everything's trial and error. It's just is what it is. I just try different stuff and then see what works and, do a little bit of research on things. I just hadn't done very much research on my lavender. And I've got 2 more, and I want to do those correctly. And pretty much rosemary, I don't think I'm going to be able to get to grow out here. It's more of a seasonal plant. So you pretty much get it for that season, and then it's pretty much over. You can try to drag it into the garage and things like that, but I don't think it's going to be a thing. All right, so peace, love, and happiness. May peace be with you always. Have a wonderful day, week, hour, minute, month, second, year. You know the schmill. Don't forget to rewind and be kind. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate your comments, and I appreciate your view, and appreciate your friendship and all that. Look how pretty it is tonight. It's getting late, though. So hopefully maybe tomorrow I'll be able to get this finished, this weeded, and then this side I'll be done messing with, and then I'll come back through, clean up this walkway, maybe this one, and maybe try to do something with this mess, because I got all kinds of stuff growing in there, like a lot. That needs to, come out. I was trying to let some of the carrots get bigger, but I need to pull some of these bachelor buttons and Johnny jumpers out of here. And any other big weeds that I see that are everywhere, because my goodness, there's just a big old mess going on in here. Over here's doing great. My radishes are doing great back there. I think I have about 20 that has came up. So there's that. All right, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.